Yo, 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 it's your boy Rockstar, host of the popular new podcast At My Momas House and Rock's House. You know how it is, man. You feel me? You know how it is. You want mama to fix your plate? Hit the cash up. We got that in the link. You know what I'm talking about? And if you got thick skin, come on in. But if not, you can sit this one out. With that being said, we're going to jump into it, but we're going to start off introducing the panel. So I'm going to slide to my right. Mr. Steve, unmute your mic and let them know you is family.
Steve Reese, your favorite actor's favorite actor, manager, entrepreneur, Galveston County representative. Hey man, just here to have fun, talk about some good topics.
Already, you know what I'm talking about. You feel me? Look here, y'all. Make sure you like and subscribe. We want to go and get down to it. Make sure you like and subscribe. Also, join the channel. You feel me? When you do join the channel, we will be sending you some merch when the merch drops. Right now, we're working on it. But first, go and join the channel so you can already be in the loop and you'll be the first on the list to get it. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, yes. With that being said, we're gonna slide on down to the right. My boy King, man. Unmute your mic and talk to him.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Y'all know what's up. It's King, filmmaker's filmmaker. Make sure y'all check out tomorrow night's show at 8 p.m. Film Tricks of Politics on Blackjack TV. You can catch that on YouTube. And also, after this show goes off, you can go ahead and check out Hugh Wood on YouTube. And if you want to check it out on Tubi, you can go there too.
Yes, yes,
I got
yes.
this. I got this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's up, everybody? What's going down? What's going down?
Oh man.
Happy Super Bowl and shit.
Yes, 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 man. Yeah, man. A lot of shit going on. So the Super Bowl, as y'all know, is the talk of the town. But it's a lot of stuff popping right now. You know what I'm talking about? But we definitely gonna get into it. Before we get everything. Now, how the hell you gonna ask for the link and you ain't coming? Yeah, bitch. I'm
Me?
talking about your ass live.
Me?
Your name is not Big Henry.
Oh, I couldn't hear you. Oh, my bad. I didn't hear none of that.
I'm
Come on,
talking
Hen.
about
Come
my
on,
brother
Hen, dog.
Hen. Like, come on, man. Don't do that, bro.
Come on, Hen, dog.
Yeah. I'm just messing with him. He probably setting up his stuff. He's setting up his equipment, man. But look, everybody that's coming in, I want to see at least half of the people that are viewing to click like. You know what I'm saying? We don't want 100 people viewing, but we only got 20 people pressing the like button. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Also, if you want to join the show, if you got something to say, you know what I'm talking about? Look at here. That go the link right there. It's in the chat. You feel me? You see it. It's loud and clear. We don't mind. You want to come on in and talk some shit? You want to state your point? Hey, we're going to let you do it. You better do it now before we get rich. Nah, man. We still gonna let you in, you know what I'm talking about. We ain't gonna get a million and then act funny with y'all, you know what I'm talking about. You feel me? What's up, Steve? What's the deal, man?
Man, we cooling in the cut, man, on this good old Monday. Had a good off day, man. So I've been waiting to talk shit with you good men today.
Already. That's what's up. What about you, King?
Yeah, man. Just chilling, relaxing, pretty much, just cleaning up some editing, and been looking forward to getting on today. That's all, you know.
Already, man. So with that being said, man, we're gonna go jump into it. I want everybody to mute your mics real quick. Oh, there you go. All right. So before we do the icebreaker, man, we want to give our condolences to the famous Southern Atlanta hip hop artist, producer, and rapper, Little John's son. There were possibilities that it was possible that the body could have been his. Well, unfortunately, it was confirmed that it is Lil Jon's son. We don't know the details as usual, as always. You know, everybody know the answers, but out of respect for the family and loved ones, I don't like to do that. So We'll just let the investigation take place, and before I get to making assumptions, making an ass out of me and others, man, we just gonna respect the family. And other than that, man, our condolences out to little John's son, man. So you feel me? So no one wants to lose a child, you know what I mean? You feel me? No one wants to outlive a child. So I just had to give our condolences for that, man. Anybody wanted to say something real quick about it before we move forward with the icebreaker? Yeah, good.
Yeah, bless, man.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
sir.
all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. All right. Well, let's go get into the icebreaker, man. I got a good one for y'all. You did? I got a good one. My Lord. It's so good. I'm going to keep y'all on the cameras on the panel. All right.
You want a great man. People kill mommy for yeah. Mamma mia. Jesus. That's the come color. The couple of going to be 7 as classes.
I love how the cute community
Hey, look here, man. I mean, the shit ain't funny, but the shit funny.
the village.
So look here, man. Before y'all come, let me go and put out a statement for my viewers. Okay. Us men on this panel do not condone and put our hands on a female. And in Africa, they show you what happens when you keep beating your wife. It takes a village to raise a kid. And this is exactly what we need more of in our community. Self-policing, baby. This is how self-policing look. This is how it used to be. See what I'm talking about? See, it by the time the police got in our business, it had already got too far. At that point, it's out of our hands. But this is exactly what we need back, bro. Like, hey, look, now keep in mind, key words. He didn't beat on his wife. He was beating on his wife consistently over and over and over and over. So there wasn't no one-off incident. This was just what he did. And the village got tired. The man, he whooped his ass. Give me this stick. Give me this stick. He started
oh yeah, that was whooping his ass. Giving him the business. Damn, I'm trying to get my camera right.
Yeah, he needed it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. So hey, guys, this what I be talking about, man. The misconception of Africa. I'm so glad that it's getting, all these things are getting debunked, bro. They otherworldly. It's different out there. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And that's really the way it is, bro. Out there, just you can't get away with doing that. Like if you're known as that, they gonna deal with you. You know what I'm saying? But it's also because they treat each other like family. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's my cousin. It don't matter if that's my 12th cousin. That's my cousin. You jumping on.
Yeah,
you ain't supposed to be handling nothing like that.
Yeah,
that's
bro.
for you.
Exactly, man. So
man,
that was the icebreaker, man. Hold on, bro.
Gotta hold it together.
I gotta look at it again. Hold on now.
Belt to ass. Belt to ass. Why he got the half Alice? Why he got the half Alice?
That's how you know he needed his ass whooped. He ready to hit
you put the half Alice down and take the ass whooping. Take the ass whooping. But I ain't gonna lie. The lady in the back looked like she didn't want to hit him too hard.
What is that? Hey, they open a whole can of whoop ass. Ooh, they playing baseball.
I think that last hit shook him.
You man a great man. He go kill me for yeah.
I love
He's supposed to take off running.
I love it, dog. That was beautiful.
He had to get it over with. Ain't no running. He had to get it over with.
Yeah, man. So look here. As y'all can see, this show is about real life and comedy. You know what I'm saying? Social commentary with a side of comedy. Make sure you like and subscribe so we can keep you laugh. You know what I'm talking about? So look for that clip coming tomorrow or this week. You feel me? All right. So with that being said, man, let's go and get into it. The Super Bowl, bro. The Super Bowl. All right, so I'm gonna start out by playing a clip just to get into it. Of course, it's a biased clip. I mean, you know, everybody most people have their side or whatever. Let's just get into it. So I would just take the meat off the bone, overlook the bias. This just to open up the conversation. All right, mute your mics. Okay, this shit is getting on my nerve. I don't know why I keep doing that. Oh my God, are you serious? Hold on, y'all. Screen y'all. I pay too much money for this shit to be acting up. Hold on, bro. You got to be fucking kidding me. There you go.
NFL did this to us. They have no respect for sports fans. Look at what they're doing to the halftime show. They're bringing this gay stuff to the game. Everybody, diamonds and pearls everywhere, like they're Cleopatra. Men that actually played the game of football is like, man, you can't play the game wearing diamonds and pearls. That's what women do for a fashion show, to go to the Met Gala. Heavy on the gala. They've turned football into the gala, and that's why they're having it in the gay area, and that's why Bad Bunny, a homosexual Satanist that doesn't sing or rap in English, is the halftime performance. This is all on Roger Goodell's watch. They're serving it up, and because you can bet on it, score fantasy points with it, we're just accepting it, watching it, and pretending like we're not watching a circus. Bread and crumbs. The NFL did this to us. They have no respect.
Okay, so that's it. That's one of the clips. Again, we know where he stands, so you know what I'm saying. I'm not the biggest fan of him, but you know, a clock could be right twice a day sometimes. So with that being said, first, who watched the Super Bowl? Okay, gotcha. All right, so first I want to talk about the game itself. That's including the halftime, right? Steve, what is your thoughts? How would you compare the Super Bowl overall compared to the other Super Bowls that you've seen, the complete Super Bowl? the game, the halftime show, all together?
It was I ain't gonna lie, it was mid, but I said Seattle was gonna beat the hell out them people. Cause they no joke. That was that's what I hit with yesterday.
Yeah.
I know that was gonna happen. Like, come on, man. Them people ain't paid no damn mind, and they a weak Denver team. Like, come on.
You
The
too. We
real
do not
Super
condone
Bowl
gambling.
was the Rams in Seattle. That was the real
DraftKings.
Super Bowl. The Rams in Seattle. New England should have stayed their asses at home.
Shit, DraftKings, hit us up.
Oh,
Yes.
But I mean, I guess. So let me ask you the same question, but I'm ask you differently. What is your thoughts about the full complete Super Bowl overall outside of a sports fan perspective, just in general, outside of like being a fan of the sport?
I'm gonna say that the game itself wasn't very interesting. The halftime show kind of took everything because the game was so weak.
Okay,
that's how I feel.
Gotcha. Okay, King, same question, but you can answer it from both ways too. Since he answered it two different ways from two different perspectives, you can do that as well.
What's the question again?
What is your thoughts of the Super
overall
Bowl,
Super Bowl compared to other Super Bowls?
Yeah,
I would say because I'd have to say this is probably like the most mid or low one that I could say. Like, first of all, I barely even knew it was a Super Bowl that day. I barely knew it was. I was like, oh shit, it is. And then watching it, of course, the two teams, I really wasn't familiar with the two teams, and I've not kept up with the football mediocrely, but these two teams were totally not on my radar at all. And then, what you gonna say, Steve?
They didn't promote that Super Bowl like they promote Super Bowls with Patrick Mahomes and Kelsey and Taylor Swift and all them. I don't feel like it was hustled the same way.
I got you.
I disagree.
So I agree on the part that I don't think there was that much campaign on it. It feels like, or something like that. But I feel like it's because of the directions of where we got it from. You know, me being in film and TV, I try to keep up a little bit, but I don't know. I'm just speculating. It's like it's on all these different apps, so you got to figure out what app it's on and stuff because it was on Peacock on where I saw it at. But it's not like regular TV where it's on every channel or it's on a certain channel, it's building up to that shit. But my overall, like I said, I feel like it was running at probably like a 4 or a 5 on the whole Super Bowl altogether. And probably like a good 5, 6, I'll say. If I say all together, a good 5, 6, because like he said, the Bad Bunny show. I was even joking around. The Bad Bunny show took over. I was even joking around with my wife after I said, "Babe," I said, the viewing number is probably gonna go down right after the halftime is done. I think people are just here to see the halftime show. I don't think we're here to watch this game because we changed the channel. We went and watched a movie. I was like, I'll catch the highlight. I didn't even see the end of the game. This is the first time I ever done that with a Super Bowl. For real.
That's interesting. Because I guess it's not surprising for me that I didn't know the Super Bowl was yesterday until the day of, and it was only because I seen it because YouTube told me. Right? You know what I mean? I was on YouTube and YouTube just boom, Super Bowl. But to see like more avid fans of it say that they didn't know, you know what I mean? That's interesting, right?
Because we're not paying attention like that. We you certain things you're not paying attention to, and then when it came to the football, it was that was the easy part to watch the game. This just seems so hard. Like you playing Tetris and shit. Okay, where's it at? Is it come on at 7? Or what app is it on? Did we download that app? Do we got this app on the living room TV? Or we got this app in the bedroom? You going through all these little things because you ain't if you're not an avid football, I'm talking from a non-avid football player watcher. Now, if you're avid, you got your TV set up, you probably got the 4 screens and all that shit. I'm not talking about y'all. I love y'all. You guys are please invite me to your house. That makes it easy for me to watch football.
Gotcha. Because even though I disagree with Steve as far as it didn't, as far as if it got promoted or not, it's really hard for me to prove him wrong too, based off what we see. You know what I'm saying? And that's interest. That's an interesting dynamic. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna ask Steve, because you're more of the avid football fan. Since you think that it wasn't promoted more, could you expound on it for non-avid fans, right? Explain to us why you say that so we can get some understanding. Because I think your word holds more than mine, even though I disagree, but I don't
Yeah,
watch
you
I don't watch
good.
football no more.
I
So
got you, Brody.
explain to us give us your breakdown. If there's some statistics or anything, just or just visuals, make us understand how that is true.
They didn't have any huge stars in that game that had big names in the game. You know, that's how I felt. It was a lot of people that were still trying to make their name. You know, Drake May, the quarterback for New England, Sam Darnold, the quarterback for the Seahawks. They were high draft picks and things, but they still haven't did anything yet. So when it came to promotion, it didn't go like when Patrick Mahomes and all them in there. Travis Kelce, all them. The biggest name on both teams to me might have been Diggs.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm
That's all.
saying?
That's the
So
only
I'm
person
like,
I. That's the only person I recognize. Whenever I was like, "Oh, babe," I said, "Stephon Diggs." Maybe I said maybe this team is gonna do something. But then I started seeing how Seattle was moving. I was like, "Oh no, Seattle's the stronger team." I said, "Oh, okay, I see what's going on."
and Kane, people don't pay attention to this too. Seattle played 2 teams in their division to get to the Super Bowl. San Francisco and the Rams. The real Super Bowl was them and the Rams, 31-27. The Rams could have beat New England. Boy.
I figured it was something crazy. Like I said, they must have had flukily beat a team that could probably beat this team. So I was like, this is yeah. A script gone bad. Script gone bad.
Yo.
So
I didn't hear you.
who won? I don't even know who won.
I think Seattle won because
Seattle
I
beat the
heard
brakes
about.
off them people,
I heard
29-13.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
But I
heard. Only
mean,
reason I heard it because of Stephon Diggs and the Cardi B situation. That's the only reason I know who won a lot.
was
I think
Cardi
she
B
left
at the
at
game?
halftime.
Was Cardi B at
Yes,
the game?
yeah, she was in the show.
What?
She was in the show.
I thought that was her in the halftime show.
Yeah, yeah.
I knew it. Oh
Oh
my
yeah,
God.
that was
Wow.
her. That was her. She was with her. She was with her
Ooh,
people. She was with her people.
dang. And this man got like 17 kids on the way.
They
One of his other
yeah,
baby
all
mamas
his
was there
kids was
with one
there.
of his other kids.
A couple of his kids was there. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He wanted them there.
Y'all, him and
I think
Anthony Edwards, they each other, but play different games.
Yeah.
I think they said it was like 20 something to 30 racks per kid to their arrangements that they had to set up for them to be at the game. Yeah.
Dang.
Which ain't nothing probably to them, but you
Gotcha.
know.
Okay, so we're gonna twist it a little bit, and then we're gonna go back to the halftime Super Bowl. So for those that don't know it, for the first time, there were 2 Super Bowl halftime shows. All right. So let's check some of it out, man. Mute your mic. I don't want to play it. Let's try for later.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Turning Point USA All-American Halftime Show. And this one's for you, Charlie.
Let's stop right there. That threw me off a little bit. That threw me off.
For Charlie?
Yeah, that threw me off. That was very weird to me. Very
This one's for you, Charlie.
That was almost like vampirish. Like, this one's for you, Charlie. Bro, it's a halftime show.
Bro.
Why would you bring up an assassinated man for a halftime show? That was kind of weird. It's almost like it's a personal get back. And I'm like, if you're going to combat the Super Bowl halftime show, then you gotta go about it with somewhat the same level of grace, maybe energy, like that kind of. But anyway, I don't know. What's your thoughts on that report? And then I'm gonna let it play some out. It was just weird, bro.
Nah, man. I mean, they making a fucking statement. They making a statement.
Yeah, definitely.
Not just to the NFL. This is a multi-directional statement. You know, they making a statement about that the folks that were thinking that TP USA was going down because Charlie Kirk got killed. And look at it here. Looky. That's what that was.
Yeah, because for me,
like it or love it. Like it or love it.
For me, the reason why it was weird to me is because, from my understanding, the initial reason for the show was to combat the political agenda behind the NFL Super Bowl halftime show. So for me, I think that was kind of outside of the realm of the purpose. But it's cool, it's their halftime show. But they're combating. Yeah, that was weird.
They're combating the Christian agenda, not the political agenda. Christian, it's turned political. It's in the Christian. This is a Christian thing for them.
But here's the thing,
they don't want the gay stuff. They're tired of the gay. They're tired of the woke shit, woke Super Bowl. That's what they're tired of, bro. I'm just telling you what they're saying.
I know, but I'm just giving you some pushback on it. Okay, the other side is they claim Christianity too. So
yeah, but it's not their kind of Christianity, buddy.
It's
not their kind of Christianity, buddy.
I agree, but
this is evangelical Bible beaten belt.
Sir,
Jesus.
I get it, but you have to, if you're gonna do that, you got to be specific because they're both claiming it. Let's be real. It's not me. I'm not none of that. But
we gotta be able to talk about it because I'm not none of that either.
I'm just giving you pushback on that point. That's all.
I'm giving you pushback too. Just letting you know it's about Jesus here now.
That's what they're saying. The left is saying the same thing. That's all I'm saying.
They don't believe that there's a gay Jesus. They just don't rock with that. That's what they're saying.
Exactly.
I don't. That's theirs allegedly.
Yeah. But it just goes to show the hypocrisy on both sides. That's for sure. That's for dang sure. All right. So good shit. Let's play some more of it and we'll see what we can talk about on it. Hold on, y'all.
January, if you good, man, we learn how to kiss and cuss and fight too. Better watch out for what's in blue. Now the small town, he said, she said, ain't it funny how rumors spread? Like, I know something y'all don't know. Man, that shit is getting
What's wrong, man? What's wrong? Why it stopped?
Boy, the culture appropriation is at an all-time high, bro.
It sounds like a Super Bowl though. It sounds like a Super Bowl halftime. That same cheesy rock rap shit that we've been listening to. Peekaboo Theory, baby.
I'm not talking about that.
Peekaboo Theory, baby.
I'm not talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
They rapping, bro.
Exactly.
That's what I said. It don't sound no different than this. This sounds like a Super
Bro,
Bowl halftime.
bro, see,
You get a rock
you
band.
giving
You
it back.
get a
No,
rock
no,
band. They
I
can
don't know
do some
what you
rap.
doing with your
Everybody,
statement, but no, I'm
everybody is
crashing
in
that
love
cover.
with it.
See,
Everybody's in
see,
love with it.
Steve. See how his Republican be coming out. You see how his Republican be coming out, Steve.
Steve, come on. Hey,
See
you can't
how
tell me,
King Republican be
Steve.
coming out.
Steve,
But
ain't
he
this
swear he
Steve?
not.
Steve, ain't this the same? Ain't this the same cheesy
Stop
ass
getting
rock shit they
old,
usually
bro.
have at Super Bowls?
What Super Bowl where they had
See,
rock?
now we've been having a lot of rappers,
Bro,
period, but it ain't been rock star
bro.
junk. I ain't gonna lie, y'all.
I'm not talking
I
about
left.
recent. I ain't talking about
I was
recent.
finna say
I never said that. I'm talking about all the history of Super Bowl
they wasn't rapping
performance
in the,
stuff.
they wasn't rapping in the
This
rock
was
and roll
like
when they
Monday
was
Night
performing that
Football when they
game.
got the Monday night
Them
thing
bands,
with Snoop
them
and
country bands,
that
they've been
white guy
rapping.
that
Not
come
in the
through.
Super Bowl.
It was more like
No.
that to me.
The last
He
time
gonna nitpick the man's rapping. This is
yes.
typical white boy shit. This is shit.
Yes.
Reason why I kept saying Peekaboo Theory, because that's the name of my band, because that's why we named the band, because of stupid rap, rock, country, stupid shit like this.
Yeah.
That 94.5 The Buzz in Houston would play on the fucking radio. That's why we said this shit, because it was this Peekaboo Theory, like you playing peekaboo with a baby over and over the same song, the
To
same song, the
me,
same. I've heard this
All
so
I'm
many
saying is,
times.
bro, is that everybody can't get away with it.
to me though, y'all, they got too much pushback on just Bad Bunny being the halftime show, so they had to throw something like this in the mix too.
No, we
Well,
we know their intentions.
Oh
You
yeah,
see what I'm
yeah, yeah,
saying? But at the
yeah.
same time, all I'm saying is, bro, everybody ain't qualified. Now, if you say Linkin Park, yeah, that's one of my favorite rock groups of all time.
Oh wow.
Right?
You
That
call them a
yes.
rock group, and you call them.
No, it's not a
Hey, bro, who
well,
is that? I don't know him. Who
I'll
is
take it.
he?
It's an alternative. It's an alternative.
Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
I'm
you're right.
still,
You're right.
I'm
But
still punk rock
you
to the
can't.
heart. That's why I
But you
just
can't
laugh at
call.
shit
But you
like that.
can't call Linkin Park. You really can't call them nothing. If you, the best term is alternative because it wasn't nothing that they wasn't good at. And then the reason why, one of the reasons why to
No,
me
they were
that
great.
hold on, one of the reasons they're the greatest rock or alternative rock band in history to me is because they were the first group, whether it was a black rock group that merged rock with rap, or whether it was a non-black group rock group that merged rap with rock. They were the first ones to successfully merge it and be good at it.
They were one of the many. They were one of the
No,
many.
they were the first to successfully merge it, is what I'm saying. They were putting they were putting out great rock rap records.
They were one
Before
of the
then,
many in that genre, man. I lived in that genre, bro. I understand that genre completely.
sir, me too. My point is I'm saying, to me, they were the first ones to successfully merge it and actually do it well, and did it well consistently, album
They
after
were
album.
one of the many. Yeah, they were one of the many. One of the first many. Yeah,
Okay,
they
who
were.
did it better?
Shit. You got Limp Bizkit. You got
No,
fucking.
no, no, no. Stop,
You
stop,
got
stop, stop.
POD. Puddle. You got
No,
POD. You
no.
got
And I am a fan of
You
all of
got
them. I
seven.
went to both of their stuff.
You got Seven Dust. You got
I know them
You
all.
got Deftones. You got
Facts.
who else?
They
Trying to
did
think who
not
else.
successfully merge
You
it
got
like
Fishbone, Doug Pinnick.
Fishbone. I got all of them.
I
I
mean
know some of the
King's
songs.
X with Doug Pinnick.
Yeah,
King's
yeah.
X.
I get it. You talk to a rock fan. You ain't got to name them all. I'm trying to tell you, okay, so are you saying that those bands that you mentioned successfully merged rock and rap, consistently putting out great rock rap albums?
Yeah. That's because that was their whole
My
sound.
God,
That was their whole sound.
you're crazy.
I'm not. I'm not.
You're crazy, bro.
Hey, kiddos, go look it up. I'm not crazy. and then you go look up who I am, and then understand why I know what I know.
So you're telling me I don't care who you is. I know who you is. That don't mean nothing.
I didn't tell you. I said the kiddos. I didn't say you. I said the kiddos
y'all
that's
look
watching.
them up. Y'all look them up. Look at both of them. We got music at. So are you telling me?
No. I have music out. I have no. You try to say we both have music out. You're trying to compare us both.
I'm not.
No. I have music. I have music out that I played with these bands and opened up for these bands and went on tour with these bands.
So
that's a difference. That's the difference.
I'm sitting here promoting both our music, and you feel the need.
No.
I'm confused
because I'm understanding who these bands are and what their sound is. And so I'm telling the youth that I have a little bit more experience in this conversation.
No, you do not. You can say that.
Yes, I do too.
No, you don't. That's
on this topic.
Disagree. No, you don't, sir. You don't know. You don't know how deep my music background grow. But look, we're not sword fighting. I was simply promoting both our music.
I'm just saying.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying I'm not going to sit here and listen to somebody tell me that Linkin Park is the first ones to do. No, they're not.
I didn't say they were the first ones to do it.
You did. Rewind it and listen.
Steve, what did I say?
I believe you said they would have one of the first ones to do it successfully.
And I said, yes, they're one of the first. I said they're one of many.
So you're wrong.
No, I said they're one of many. You kept saying, no, they're not. No, they're not. I'm telling you they're the first of this and the first of that.
No,
and then I tell you that they're the first. And you say, no, I did say they're the first. So I'm telling you that's what you said.
No, I'm telling you.
I'm just not going to ride with that. Linkin Park is good, but I'm not going to ride and act like
you ain't going to keep cutting me off. I'm telling you, all I'm saying is, and you can agree to disagree, I'm telling you that I think that Linkin Park was the first band to successfully. That's all.
You have another person on the thing that's saying to you, since you are thinking that, I'm gonna let you know that you are thinking wrong. So I'm gonna give you some more information. That's what I did.
But you see, and this is the difference. See, that's why my shit hold more water, not my opinion.
No.
Hold on. See, he feels the need to tell me I'm wrong. I specifically said 3 times we'll agree to disagree. I ain't gonna call him wrong.
Don't try to take some moral road. We're just talking about music here. We're just correcting what you said. That's all. Nobody's right or wrong. They don't have to take no moral roads.
It's opinion based. I ain't nobody right or wrong, but hey.
If they're number one to you, then yes,
bro. And we know this. We can go 4 hours on this. We know music is subjective. So that's why I'm saying I'm like, to me. Because I heard him, bro. I was a POD. I went to POD concert. I didn't go to Linkin Park concert because
you got Incubus.
They kept being sold out all the time. I went to Limp Bizkit concert. I went to POD concert. You know what I'm saying? But I never went to Linkin because they would sell out in 10 minutes. Shit, hell, I couldn't.
Hell, Dave Matthews was fucking rapping shit at Cynthia Woods.
Yeah, but we know I'm never calling him a rapper.
Me neither. I ain't calling no rapper either. Nah. Can't do that.
All right, so let's play some more of this, y'all. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. They needed a good debate. They ain't seen us really debate in a minute. All right, y'all, let me play some more of it.
No, you need to mind your business, man. Watch your mouth.
I can't take it.
You don't want to get a copyright. You don't want to get a copyright name anyway.
You feel the same way about her that I feel about you right
now. Hey, Charlie, he gave people microphones.
What is this now?
Hey, they killing it, man. They killing it. I mean,
man, this video ain't about this.
You got the Bible.
If you got a chance, take it. You can always get around to fixing up that old party till you can't.
All right.
Where where's this concert at? What city? What city was this
They
in?
said South Carolina or something. They said it in the beginning. They said, it was gonna have to be in the Bible Belt. That's
Yeah, they know that to
they
be
gotta have it in the Bible Belt. Yeah. So here's what's funny about this Super Bowl halftime show. Now, you're looking at someone who defended Charlie. I defended him and still will defend him on what I defended him on. I'm standing on business on it, right? But just because I defend Charlie doesn't mean I'm going to defend his friends. This is ironic about this. This was a halftime show, something to compete, or it was a statement show. But the whole show, Charlie. And you guys didn't think to bring one black artist on the show? You mean to tell me all these either black Republicans or blacks who voted Republican or conservative by heart and publicly let it be known? Because I tell people I'm not a Republican, but I am conservative. If you assess my lifestyle, it's going to be hard to say I'm not conservative. I couldn't deny it. It's people who are, and my point is it's people who are Democrats, who say they're Democrats, but their lifestyle is more conservative. So I personally think they halftime show failed. The music was great though. I loved all that stuff. That was the music. I love the music, but that's me. But what's y'all thoughts on it? Do y'all think that this halftime show do you think it was successful based off of what they were expecting to accomplish?
Bruh, what?
I'm just asking,
what?
bro. I don't know.
Are you crazy?
Bro, state your perspective.
Bruh.
What?
Bro, I mean, come on. They killed it, bro.
You talking about performance. I'm talking about politically.
I'm talking about Bad Bunny. There's 144 million people. Bad Bunny killed that shit. What are you talking about? Super Bowl was crazy.
I didn't have an opinion on it. I ain't said mine yet. I'm just asking King.
Oh, you talking about the TP USA people?
I'm asking, do you think that do you think their mission was accomplished? Because I don't know.
Yeah, I do. Business wise, yes. Definitely a yes. Business wise,
okay.
Executive business wise, yes. They won. They got a W on that one.
Oh, okay.
I'd have to give them an A+ on that.
Okay, so let me ask you this: where do you, when it comes to doing whatever it is that they wanted to accomplish, where do you think they won and lost it? Is there any way you think they lost it? Because you just told me where they won it, so I understand it. So where do you think they lost it with it?
I think they lost at it with it would be definitely, it has to be, because the reason why they're gonna win is because of the lack of sponsorship, the lack of the big names. The reason, because the commercials for the Super Bowl are like big business, Pepsi Cola, Budweiser, Bud Light.
No. I'm asking you, where do you think
That's what I said. That's TP. That's what I'm saying.
TP.
Turning Point USA. I believe their loss on it is that they may have sponsors. I'm not saying they didn't, but I'm saying the big sponsors, they wasn't able to swoon them over beforehand to have them on deck to where, like, say, hey, I'm Pepsi Cola and I got 10 million that I'm going to put towards the Super Bowl, 10 billion, 10 million, whatever, towards the Super Bowl. But say this TP USA happened last year during Kendrick Lamar. They didn't like Kendrick Lamar, and they did this last year. Say they did it last year and they had this result. I would this year, as Pepsi Cola, say, hey, NFL, we're gonna give you six million, and we're gonna put an additional 4 million over here with TP USA, so we can get those millions of drinkers over there as well.
Okay. But I thought you said they won business wise. I'm confused.
They won business wise because today in the offices or wherever who's the guy, Roger Goodell, whatever office he's in today, he's talking about TPS USA.
Okay. So Steve, what's your thoughts on it? Do you think their Super Bowl halftime show, whatever their mission was, do you think it was accomplished? And if so, where and how from your perspective, and where do you think they won and or lost with their Super Bowl halftime show?
I don't know where they were trying to grow with it. So I don't know how, if they won or lost. You know,
Hypothetically, then. Let's make
I don't know what they were aiming for.
Exactly. Me neither. That's why I brought it up. Just so this is the hypothetical. I'm gonna give them that, but I'm gonna say this. Remember last year when they put Kendrick Lamar in the spot in New Orleans and everybody went crazy, saying it's supposed to be Lil Wayne, and talked about Jay-Z and him having something to do. Why ain't nobody bring up Jay this year?
They did.
We was going to talk about it.
I ain't hear it like that like last year.
Oh no, yes they did. Yeah,
they bring it up right now, but we gotta look at it. We gotta look at it like this too. Like NFL is marketing and positioning themselves for the last 10 years, really 20, but the really a strong effect the last 5 as a global company. They're trying to be a global, like they're having football games in other areas and all that stuff like that.
London, Paris, they be all over there. Yeah.
So Bad Bunny is not a bad move when you look at it on an executive level of what they're talking about and where they want to go. And especially Jay-Z being sitting there, Bad Bunny was not a bad move. That was the smartest fucking move that they can make.
I think they could have made other good moves. I don't think the Super Bowl loses necessarily with. I don't think it's a such thing as choosing a bad halftime show. It's a bunch of great artists out there.
I'm talking about business deal. We're not talking about the artist's talent level. We're not talking about that. We're talking about a business connection. When you're looking at we all agree that the Super Bowl is a world stage. That's one of the biggest stages you can possibly be on. Is the Super Bowl stage. So you're reaching the world, you know, saying with this sporting event, and with them wanting to go global, you know, saying as a company, this is big. This is big for them. You know, this is big. That's what I'm saying. It's a big move to use a Bad Bunny, because it's like we're getting, you know, the words of like Chris Brown, like they need me, which they do. You know, I think they should give Chris Brown a chance to be on there, but I'm not sure how much of a global future impact where NFL wants to go, because they're looking at 10 years from now. They're not worried about next year. They already got that handled. So they're looking at what's our global market picture looking 10 years, maybe 20 years from now. How are we having regular games in Australia and New Zealand? How does that look? How does that happen? You know, that's what they're looking at.
I think that's where the NFL is losing it at, though.
Why you say that?
Because the NFL is never going to get not much bigger than what it is. It's not.
Yeah, I wrote that note down too. Like it's an American
soccer,
game,
bro. You're not going to beat soccer. You're not. You're never going to beat it. You're never going to beat it, bro.
They got Burger King. They got Burger King in there too, in foreign places, and McDonald's is there. You can't beat McDonald's, but Burger King is still there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're not gonna be even in other European countries, soccer still rules. So even if it'll never happen, and I think that's where I honestly think that the NFL is hitting a ceiling. I
feel like, you know, the person who coolest cat, probably the coolest cat in your group, your homie, and they running, but you know they got something they dealing with, something that they just putting to the side, and they just staying busy and trying to run with you. Then all of a sudden, we all got to go jump on the train, and so he got to run fast, jump on the train, but he can't because all this other stuff that's going on in his life starts to fall out and go on. That's what I feel like NFL is gonna do, like, because the CTE stuff, that stuff gonna still come up. That medical that shit gonna be big. They suppressing. It's still gonna be big though. But
it only can go so far. That's the thing about it. And you can only pay so much money. I'm gonna tell you this. Any guy who been playing football since he was 9 years old, been getting concussions since they was 9 years old. It ain't about when they get to the NFL, they got concussions then. They didn't have this medical condition before they even got to the league.
I agree with you because there's one thing that's known in boxing: the damage isn't done in the fights. The damage is done sparring.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that's why all the damage happens. Yeah, too much sparring. Yes, any boxer, any promoter, any trainer, any coach. The damage done to boxers, even if they had a serious fight, people will say, "Oh yeah, that fight messed them up." No, it didn't. It's the sparring.
Getting ready for the fight.
Yes, one butt whooping on a big stage. That's not what damages them. It's that sparring, sparring.
You going full force on the sparring?
Yeah, how you gonna be the best? Yes.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. The only thing that we refrain from when sparring and preparing for a fight is uppercuts. Yeah, you keep the uppercuts out. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no such thing as, you can't protect yourself from an uppercut. I don't care how much padding you put on. You can't protect it. An uppercut, your body dynamics, the way it's made, the way your body made, you get hit with an uppercut, it's gone. There's no safe way to get uppercutted. So we refrain from uppercuts, but that, man, you still getting hit. You know what I'm saying? You still getting hit. Like, and I'm saying that, adding to what Steve said, these boys getting CT at 9.
But right? we still talking about the football thing, the Super Bowl stuff, right?
Yes, most definitely. No, most definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you was about to play more, because I wanted to say a little bit more, but I didn't want to say too much.
No, go ahead.
Well, I want us to know too that this is really still, like, I don't know if you guys watch I'll think of it in a minute, but it's a show that's American Gods. I don't know if you guys ever watched the show American Gods on Stars. The shit is crazy. Anyways, it talks about all these different kind of gods, all these different deities. I still believe that right now there's an online and a TV war, online versus TV, and that was Tip USA and the NFL. It's an online versus TV because the online just showed TV that, hey, we could either take or find and garner concurring 7 to 20 million viewers from your biggest event of the year on TV. We can do that. That's what the God of online just told TV last night. That's what happened. That's why this is big. It's not the fact that they got more than TV, because TV is still king, just like radio used to be king. You know what I'm saying? But TV is king still. That's where just like radio still is where the big money comes for you musicians. I don't want to say act like that's not, because that is bigger. But I'm just saying right now there's Spotify, and Netflix. They are showing they showing their muscles like we the big dog now, and they showing that. And last night with YouTube and Rumble sitting at 5 to 6.6 million concurrent viewers, that's fucking huge, bro. That's a huge thing. That's why I'm saying the financial analysts in that office with Roger Goodell with the NFL today, they throwing donuts across the room. Hey, what's going on? And because they getting phone calls up the ass from Budweiser and Bud Light saying, hey, what's up? What are we doing next year? Because they're not going to go away. That's what's going on right now.
Yeah. You know, do you believe in the term? And I'm not saying I disagree. Because if it's facts, it's facts. It is what it is, right? I mean, this guy represents a large population of people. You know what I'm saying? Internationally, but in this case, do you think it's safe to say that our money not good money on this move, letting him perform for the Super Bowl?
Letting Bad Bunny perform for the Super
Yeah.
Bowl? I mean, it is safe to say that all money ain't good money, but I believe that this was some good money spent. That was, if whatever they had to do, I think that was.
But I'm talking about, do you think it's gonna bite him in the long run?
Nah, he's a real international star.
No, not the artist, not the artist.
You talking about
NFL?
Yeah.
I think it will bite the NFL if the NFL continues to be hard-headed and antiquated and not understand that they're gonna have to merge with something to do with online. They're gonna have to streamline it to where not, which they're already
I'm
trying to
talking about
do.
as far as the artist, as far as these controversial artists, because at the end of the day, Kendrick Lamar was a controversial artist. Bad Bunny was a controversial artist, and it seems as if the NFL is starting to leaning towards choosing controversial artists.
Right.
That's what I was going to say. These are not what I would call regular American superstar artists. These are controversial artists, and so people are starting to wonder: is this going to be a trend, and is this good for the NFL?
Right.
See, sometimes it ain't about controversy; it's about just making it so it's the talk and giving you something to talk about, so you'll be trying to watch it.
Is that worth it in the long run? Same thing.
That's it.
But
I mean,
do you think it's worth it in the long run? Both of y'all answer that question. Whoever want to go first, go first. King, since you was going, and then I want Steve to answer that. I want you to expound on it. We want to get your thoughts. We got people watching.
I believe in the long run of what they're trying to do. Yes, it's gonna work good for them, because I believe there are markets in the rest of the world that do want the NFL, and they do want the celebrities, and they're already proving it with the movie business. People making films over in Europe, it's cheaper to fly over there than to make the film in California because of things. So the attraction of the NFL being in another country, the long term of what they're trying to do to make that happen, I don't believe that they're too much going to be worried about what the teams are here in America. I believe that's going to be a nostalgic thing. I believe that's going to be a thing of the past. I believe people are going to have to, because like you said, with the World Cup of soccer, that's going to train, that's already got a whole generation that's used to that. And it's just going to have to train some of the old dogs to, hey, like, you may be rooting for the Saints of New Zealand or versus the Moscow Bears. Who knows, because of the way that they're gonna do. So in an NFL business sense, long term, for them to have longevity, I think it will help. But as far as the controversial parts of it, I think just to be a joke about it, I think we're due for one more. I think the Asians and the Native Americans get together and do one. I think once we do that, we'll be even. White folks got one. Black folks got one. The Latinos got one last night. Then to get the Asians, let them get one. And then we all sit down and figure out, how do we bring everybody up under the stadium and we have a concert for that everybody wants, so we can have some rock guys do some rapping, have some rock guys do some of that, and just have that kind of sound going on, so everybody can be happy and going, just like Bad Bunny said, we're all in together. We're all in it together.
Because for one, and I think, and this is not going against you. Those was your actual, thoughts of where they may be going, because it's hypothetical. I think that's what's hurting them, right? Look, here's the thing. You got Doritos, right? And they have this one most popular flavor. It's their largest selling flavor, right? Now, they'll make a new flavor every now and then, and you notice they be promotional flavors, they be seasonal flavors, but they're never putting out a flavor of potato chips to outdo that one. Why? Because they don't want to go away from what works. They don't want to ever shy away from what got them there. And what I think the problem with the NFL, and I think this is going to hurt them, it's already hurt them because it's gotten worse. The ratings have been going down. Now, we don't got the stats on this one yet, but my point is that I think that it just was best for the NFL to just keep focusing on their main flavor. Those regular nacho chips, bro. What they're starting to do is they're trying to put too much energy into these other flavors of their brand, and to me it's failing. Here's what I'm saying: don't lose your core customers, bro. Don't question them. Don't make them uncomfortable. Because if Doritos, even though I don't really eat them no more.
I believe that.
Is the minute you start shying away from making the main Doritos, like come on, like even Fritos, bro. Their number one selling chip is the plain old folk Fritos. Now they got flavors, but they number one focus is these the ones.
Two things though on what you just said. Two things. I think the first question got us in a different realm of where it's going, because you said the controversial artists. I don't believe they're hiring controversial artists.
Clearly, they did it 2 years in a row.
No. Hear me out.
Oh,
because I know where you're coming from. I don't believe they're hiring controversial artists. The artists may happen to cause some controversy, but I believe they're hiring the biggest artists in the world. They're hiring the biggest artists. So you're saying Kendrick Lamar wasn't one of the biggest artists?
He wasn't even the biggest artist in America, let alone the world. See, y'all gotta get out y'all bubble. You're just a fan.
My God, here we go, bro. No. I'm looking at it from a fan a business side, and just numbers, and just motivation.
My God.
You're telling me Bad Bunny is he's one of the biggest artists in the world, bro?
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. In Latin America, he is one of the biggest artists.
This is that.
What bubble?
That's
nigga?
not the world. It's not the world, sir.
What's not the world?
Latin America. That's only one part of the world, sir.
That's a huge chunk of the world. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but that's a huge chunk of the world.
Oh my God!
And it's huge
bro.
enough.
But look how you bubbleized it. You said
no. Okay, then I guess Michael Jackson was in a bubble too, then, because he gained the whole world. He gained the whole world.
Michael Jackson, Bad Bunny to Michael Jackson.
I'm just saying, I'm bringing up Michael Jackson because I'm showing the history of the NFL. They hire big artists. They hire big artists. Yes, I can, because they bring up. Yes, I can.
But you sound crazy.
No, I don't. I sound rational.
You put Michael Jackson in a sentence with Kendrick Lamar. Bad Bunny. Boy, you out of your mind, boy.
I didn't put his music. I just said they went to the same place. They all went to the Super Bowl. Yes or no? Did they all go to the Super Bowl? Yes or no? Yes or no? Did they all go to the Super Bowl? That's all I need to answer.
Not compare.
See how you can't answer that, Steve? You see how you can say? I didn't compare. I put them in the same place because they went to the same place.
Aliens know Michael Jackson. They
people out there.
People out there.
The NFL hires big artists that happen to cause controversy. Okay. They hire big artists. That's what they hire.
Let me know when you land, because I don't like cutting people out, because you were cutting me out.
I was talking still.
Let me know when you land. Yeah, but god dang, you long-winded. Go ahead. Let me know when you finish. Go ahead.
We're gonna go back and we're gonna count how long you be talking and versus how long I'll be talking.
Oh,
we're gonna see.
Way longer than me. Go ahead.
We're gonna see. Well, maybe on my show I do, but not this one. But check it out. But look, the thing is, they hire big artists. They don't hire controversial artists. It's not the case, because there's tons of controversial artists that they can hire that would be talking, saying nigga, this and that, whatever, all that shit. But they didn't. They just happen to be controversial to other folks' perception. That's it. Because who is Kendrick Lamar controversial to? Who? Wasn't controversial to me. I thought it was great.
He just was the biggest right then from that shit he had going on with Drake at that moment. But I don't actually think that Bad Bunny was a controversial artist. It was something different.
Yeah, it was different.
And I'm gonna say this: the the social media presence changed stuff too. And Bad Bunny is a singer. He's an actor. He's a comedian. He been on a bunch of big movies come out lately. Happy Gilmore too. He been on a whole lot. So
Yeah.
he got to run right now. And I wouldn't be surprised if next year they be looking at somebody like Burna Boy or something.
Right.
And
Yeah.
just,
Right.
you know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? Just keep going, bigger and bigger off of online presence. It ain't just about who everybody like in America. So that's just what I see from a business aspect. That's what I would be thinking they were doing.
I don't have a problem with international artists. That's not my conversation, right? What I'm saying is you cannot sit and tell me it's just coincidence that the last two Super Bowl artists were controversial. Y'all can say they wasn't. Social media and TV showed me, bro, perception is reality. You cannot sit here and tell me that it wasn't when all you saw during the whole time they made the announcements of each of these artists that it was controversial. It was from the time that they told us who was performing all the way afterwards.
Because people were studying their studying their library. People were studying.
I let you talk.
People
see what I'm saying,
their
Steve?
library.
I let him talk and I ain't saying nothing. And now I'm talking and cutting me out. Can I land?
I didn't even cut you off, bro. I didn't even cut you off. You was taking a break. You was breathing. This everything.
I'm gonna let you know the land, but no, that's good. You interjected. You didn't cut me off, so let me correct you. There ain't nothing wrong with interjecting. But bro, you cannot sit here and say something that isn't. It's clear that it was controversy. We saw it in real time. You can't say, oh, well, that wasn't, he didn't slap him. When you saw somebody get slapped, we saw the controversy. So you mean to tell me it was just bots making all these posts and comments and AI videos? No, it was real people, bro. So we can't debate that. Like, come on, man, you can't debate that. It was controversial. It was the talk of the talk of the talk.
I didn't say there weren't controversy.
After somebody said it, I ain't losing my mind.
I didn't say there weren't no controversy. I just said they don't hire controversial artists. They don't hire controversial artists.
And from what I'm seeing, the last 2 years they have. Look, let me tell you something.
Then Michael Jackson's controversial.
Y'all crazy if y'all think the NFL does not brush everybody from the football players to the artists that perform with the fine-tooth comb. Y'all gotta be crazy if y'all think they don't, because they do. So when they make their decisions, they're making a sound decision on who they're choosing based off all the information that they have and they know if they're controversial artists, and if they make the decision to let them perform, they know this.
That's why I was saying
they know this, bro.
Okay, but that don't change. That changes nothing.
Of course it don't. Remember the conversation. Remember this conversation came off is, do we think these decisions is gonna hurt them or help them in the long run? So you're right. It doesn't change. It's nothing. I was just proving to my point to why I think it's gonna hurt them in the long run.
I think my point is the end zone of your point. I think your point. I love your point as in saying we don't need no more controversial shit. That's why I'm saying, when do we get a halftime where everybody is happy, where everybody got the music we need to have?
No, I'm not saying they don't need. I'm not saying hold on, Steve. Let me respond to
my bad, Steve. I didn't mean to take what you was gonna say, bro.
I'm not saying that they need to. I'm not saying that they could. There's no way they can possibly dodge or shy away from controversy, because things happen. But what I'm saying is, from the last two Super Bowl halftime shows, NFL is letting me know that they are purposely looking for controversial artists, bro.
No, they're looking for big artists, and big artists are going to
No.
be artists that
And
reflect
I'm
what the
saying that they are
people,
purposely looking for
what the
controversial artists. But we can
what
agree
the,
to disagree.
okay, well, let me do my disagree part that you disagree on, the part that
No,
I agree on.
you
I
said that
agree
to change
on the
my
fact.
mind, but it's not.
I said let me disagree on the disagree.
You done already
Let me
disagreed with
agree
me
on the
on it. So
disagree.
you're gonna have
But
a
let
whole
me
nother
agree.
conversation
But
about why
let
you
me agree
disagree
on the
with
disagree. But let me agree on the
well,
disagree
forget
so
it,
I can
bro.
agree. Okay. So what I'm saying is, see, he does this so I can forget what I'm saying. That's what he does it for.
Do you have to keep having an explanation of why you disagree with me?
But
No
it's
matter,
not an explanation the way to disagree
y'all,
with
let me
you.
tell y'all something. No matter what they pick or who they pick to do the time show, it's gonna be controversy because somebody always got an opinion about some shit. When it don't even be needed, they got
Right.
an opinion about it.
What I was gonna say is that I agree with you in the sense of saying, when do we come together? When do we have that where we have Super Bowls where everybody is gonna be good? Like we have a artist that's gonna be there.
Ain't no such thing, Kane.
I know that's what I'm saying because they're
I think it is.
but they're
I
going for
think
a
it is.
global, thing, and I know that a lot of people ain't gonna want to listen to Afro beats. There's a
And
lot of people that don't want to listen to that,
here's my thing. And this is again,
and I'm not trying to
what
pick on
you
Afro
said.
beats.
Now you get what you said further proves my point that the NFL is trying to become they're stretching themselves thin. Your NFL is not going to get bigger than what it is. In the NFL, you can't tell them that because they're saying yes, we can. And what I'm saying, it's not, bro.
But
Now
I've seen F1 racing do it though. I seen NASCAR do it though.
what are
See,
we
but I'm
talking
gonna
about
give
the
y'all this.
NFL,
When y'all
bro?
talk about the other countries,
Because if
we're
we
trying to
can't talk
introduce football to those
But you
countries.
can't compare
we
the
can't
two, bro. Everybody
we can't
loves
talk about
speed.
we can't talk about two businesses that compete against each other.
No, because everybody loves speed and everybody drive everywhere. Everybody don't play football.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
You
I can't
bringing up
believe I'm
something
having this
everybody.
conversation. I
Every,
can't believe we're having this conversation.
oh my God, bro.
NASCAR and
The
NFL
fact that you
compete
brought up
directly.
NASCAR, it waters down, it dilutes your
It
argument.
doesn't dilute
Because
none
you
of my
have to bring up
argument.
a
It makes
whole
my
nother
argument
sport.
stronger because it's a business
No, it does
situation.
not. No,
Yes,
it's
it
no.
does, bro. They've
Guess
been
what?
expanding their
And
brand
in
around the
business, you need
world.
customers.
They've been
Business, you
expanding
need
their
new customers.
brand just like
In
NFL is
business,
doing.
you need new customers. If you
No, no,
can't,
no, no.
yes,
Exactly. That's what I just said. They're trying to get to other countries. They need new
listen,
customers.
and I'm
They ain't worried about American customers, dude. They
and
got
that's
them motherfuckers already.
you proving my point. Didn't I just say I'm proving my point why I think that this is
You're
gonna
proving
hurt?
my point. I'm gonna start
No,
saying that to
I'm
you.
proving my
You're proving my point.
Steve. How many times have I said that I don't think that the NFL is going to get bigger than what it is? So my point is, it's just best to stay loyal to your customers. At least your customers going to keep having kids to make new customers. Stop
See,
being
but it's really
greedy.
like a
So who is
trial
it gonna
run
be
too,
loyal
though.
to?
They probably
Sorry,
have
man.
what 6 to 8 games in these other countries a year. It's really a trial run to see if they actually got an
They've
audience in
been
those
doing that for
countries.
20 years, Steve.
Yeah, they
Huh?
have. They have.
They've
They
been doing
have.
that for 20 years.
They
I know.
have.
I'm just saying though. That's what it really is. It ain't about we just don't take everything. Everybody know they can't compete with soccer, but if they can get to another
NFL,
audience and get some more money, that's all they trying to
It's
do.
numbers, man. It's
NFL
numbers.
think they can, bro. They're showing it. How can we deny it when they're showing that they think they can?
What?
They're showing that they think that they can expand.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
And I get it. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at no business that has that mindset. But also, business need to make wise business decisions. It's not going to get bigger than what it is. The problem is that they're starting to invest more into their brand than what they can actually squeeze out. They getting too big for their britches. In business, they gamble just like people in the casino. And sometimes you might be betting too much. You might be
I
betting
feel
more
like
than
they
you.
went overboard with how many different damn platforms that they stream games on this year.
That's what I'm talking.
We just
That's the
said it
real
earlier.
conversation.
That
That's
shit
the
And
was
just
real conversation.
horrendous and
that's crazy.
ridiculous.
That's the real conversation right there.
Yeah. Because I'm like King. You know how many it took me 30 minutes to find out how to watch it.
Dude, I'm tired of. I'm not doing it no more. I'm not trying to hunt. Not for something simple like that. Like for
Yeah.
one, check it. Your hometown team, we pay taxes that helps build that stadium. We can't go, we don't get a free day at all in that stadium. We don't get nothing kickback at all. But the city does get I think they get some.
Yeah.
But it's like now you got blackouts on your home team in your home area network. Then it goes to the app situation to where you got to figure out where that's at. And by that time, it's not only figuring out where it's at, it's figuring out like, yo, what TV do I have this app on? Because me in my house, I got apps on certain TVs. I got this app on this TV because I got kids. I can't have them on all kind of different stuff. So but it's just like, if you're, like I was saying earlier, if you're not an avid football player, football watcher, it is it's crazy. And it's, I don't know. Maybe I'm on the soapbox.
I agree, man. I agree. It's definitely like
They
you
gotta
said.
go.
What'd you say? Yeah, nah, I agree with you, man. It's like I said, and this is just proof. I think they stretching themselves too thin, man. Like they got it. You got to find all these different networks to watch. Like King say, they blacking the local games out. They charging you more for less access. You know what I'm saying? Like,
see, they scrambling because all of them now are trying to jump onto the online guide. They trying to figure, the TV people trying to figure it out. That's why they all over the place. They don't really understand. See, Netflix was looked at as like, you the little brother, get your ass over there. Now he big bro.
Nigga buying Warner Brothers and shit.
And YouTube is like big bro, big bro, big
yeah.
bro. You know, YouTube about to put Disney in a chokehold in a minute.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. I don't. Oh, this was interesting, but so this is how we gonna end this section. I did some deep diving, and I hope y'all ready. Y'all ready? Because I did some research on this, right? I'm gonna just give you some stats and some historical facts, right? Okay, y'all ready? Hear me closely. These are facts. I did my research. So, the lady that performed the Black National Anthem, she likes girls. She's a confused lesbian. Okay. Right now, she's dating an NBA player, but she has publicly talked about how she don't know. Right. 2, a gay white woman sung America the Beautiful. She had a tux on.
She did.
Okay. Charlie sings the national anthem. He has a fiance, but his sexuality has been questioned. And of course, a queer Latin man performs the Super Bowl halftime show. Now, it gets thicker. The Super Bowl was also in San Francisco, which we all know is one of the first gay cities. Now, it gets deeper. The first Super Bowl, or that was coined Super Bowl, was in 1969. Now, there were 2 quote unquote Super Bowls 2 years before that, but it wasn't called the Super Bowl. It was called the AFL NFL World Championship. But here's what's interesting. Guess what happened in 1969 that changed the game for everybody? Also, if you watch the halftime show, there were parts of the halftime show where you seen men dancing with men. Then Ricky Martin popped out, and we all know what happened in the middle of his career. He came out the closet. Okay. Now, also, it was executive produced by Rock Nation. Now, let's talk about the year 1969, which was the first year that the championship was officially termed the Super Bowl. 1969 was the year that the LGBT movement was ignited. It was the year of the first national LGBT protest, and it was called the Stonewall Uprising, which started in New York and spread it nationwide.
Yeah.
Now, it was in the month of June. Ironically, Pride Month is in June. And that's the reason Pride Month is in June, because it marks the historical point in which they protested for LGBT liberation. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Also, that very same year, Canada became one of the first countries to decriminalize same-sex activity. Also, all the flags of the countries and islands that was displayed behind Bad Bunny in that halftime show were ironically countries that they claimed that were actually originally native to indigenous people. So what I'm saying is it was a lot of subliminal shit going on. All those flags was nations and islands that they conquered. And ironically, he was scheduled to perform on this Super Bowl, which was exactly a 60-year anniversary on the ignition of the Super Bowl, quote unquote. And the movement, which was in 69, the same year that the official Super Bowl started. You cannot tell me that these people did not know this, bro.
That's some hell of a connections there. God damn.
Hey man, he went deep down the rabbit hole.
He went deep down on that. Yeah, man. Okay, yeah.
Ooh. It just, to me, it's just more into how the NFL try to make players wear that armband and try to force stuff on people, stuff like that. But I'm gonna say this: when that boy Michael Sam came out as a gay football player, ain't nobody rally behind him. He ain't even end up in the game. He don't even play no more.
He wasn't the right color.
You know what I'm saying? But
he wasn't the right color.
Yeah, that, but you know, it's a lot of stuff that play into it. But to me, why everybody wants somebody to praise what they do behind closed doors? That's your business. Why are you trying to force this on everybody?
Right. That's your business.
I don't give a damn what you do. I don't walk around. Hey, I get women act a certain kind of way because I'm with women. I want everybody to know it. Sometimes it's just too much.
Yeah. For real, yeah.
Shout out to New England's Patriots quarterback. He stood up. He said, I ain't wearing that shit on my jersey.
Yeah.
He said, I ain't wearing it. He said, that goes against my beliefs and my ethics. He stood up. I don't know nobody else who publicly stood up. He said, I'm not wearing it. And he didn't wear it because they had him wear it on a thing.
Yeah, U of H coach did it the other day too, though. A basketball coach.
What?
Yeah, he talking about we this basketball. We ain't here to protest or be about no movements or nothing. We here to play basketball.
That's what's
Yeah, that's what I don't get. I don't get it either. I'm like, what? Why are y'all? What? Why? For what? What is that?
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
I mean, act like we ain't all been bullied, and I know that there's different levels, extreme of bulliness or playing the dozens or fighting, standing your ground. But the point is, we all at some point had to find our own tribe. We had to find our own tribe. Like my tribe got black people, Mexican people, white, Indian, Chinese, Korean, Indonesian, Filipino. They got all kind of people in my tribe along my journey of life. But it was like I found people that I could tell that story that, hey, man, I almost got my ass beat by this one dude. And that friend would be like, for real? Who? What's up? Let's go get him. So you find your tribe. Just like with trans people, I be LGBT, I think you got to find your tribe. And your tribe don't necessarily mean it's going to be another LGBTQ person. It might just be another person. So don't get my words twisted thinking that you got to go be just with your type of people. But you got to go find your tribe that you can get along with. We don't need to know your business. Like, you don't need to know my business with what I do on whatever. You don't need to know nothing about other than me right here in front of your face and what's going on. And that's what we got away from, bro.
Yeah.
That's what we got away from. Is somebody
When
being
I was
able to say that
through,
shit.
we used to know it was gay dudes, but they was quiet and chill and did their thing. They wouldn't hoorah about it. We might have knew that that's the way they went.
Their personality may have been louder too, but that was who they was. It wasn't like it just wasn't front street like this. It was like, okay, we already know y'all are people, and then to hear that argument thrown back at you like, oh, I'm a human and we're people, they deserve to live. Like, yeah, we know that.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I don't need to change up the English language for you though.
More power to them, but yeah, it's crazy. All right, so we're gonna go and get into this next topic. Good stuff, y'all. Good stuff, by the way.
Okay, well, now the Grammys. OMG, so much went down. Okay, well, now the Grammys. OMG, so much went down. A lot of style. Lots of style. There was actually a viral fashion moment that we want to show you.
Which one?
Get your take. Well, Heidi Klum.
I wonder how you get in it.
It looked like it was like
molded.
2 pieces, like the front and the back.
and then you can see on the side.
Yeah, it gave like the stairs. When I was with Vera, I had this really, really long. It's so stressful with, with that stuff.
I know, it's much easier to be in sweats on the couch. That dress.
You don't step on
it. No, it pull on it.
If somebody that would be horrifying.
On the dress.
Oh Lord. YouTube, my payment.
Gotta come especially for that. You always look so good.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Should we talk about this buzzy new dating trend?
Yes, this is good. Okay, this is called hot take dating.
Okay.
So here's the deal. Instead of on your first date, instead of avoiding touchy topics on a first date, they say the trend now is you're upfront and honest right away. So you know how it used to be, if you go on a date with somebody, don't bring up politics. Don't ask if you want to have babies. Don't ask if you want to get married. Like that's just, but now apparently some people are like, what's your politics? Do you want to get married? Do you want to have babies? What do you think about money?
But can you imagine? That's actually good.
You do?
Yeah, just get it out the way, because sometimes you'll end up talking to somebody, y'all never talk about anything real, any of the things that actually show compatibility.
I agree.
Do you want kids?
I could be open, but one thing I need you to know is that I never want to live together.
You're so.
I'm replaying
I
it.
need you to know is that I never want to live together.
You're so quick.
Should I take it personally?
I like my alone time.
But is that real?
That's real.
Oh wait, are you speaking as Keke?
Yeah,
right
I'm
now?
speaking as the Keke.
Not the.
Okay, girl. I mean, I honestly, I just feel like, Whoopi Goldberg said it best once. She was like, I don't want nobody in my house.
Yeah.
Wait, feel that. Time out. You're for real right now.
She's for real.
So what about,
Marry even.
So he's gonna live around the corner?
Around the corner would be great.
What about a guest house? Would you let him live in the guest house?
We can be in a guest house. You know what I'm saying? We can be on the same, land, but I'm over there and he's over there.
Yeah.
At best, separate rooms.
Okay.
So what about, you go to the bathroom, you have the 2 toothbrushes?
No, so he can mess my bathroom.
Is that your hot take? So if that's your hot take.
That's one of them.
And that's a hot.
I can't close my mouth.
But think about how fun it would be to be like, I'm going over to my man's house.
Yeah.
Over there.
I couldn't take no more of that bullshit. First off, she looked like she jumped out of casket. That's first off.
Going to the humiliation ritual right now, guys. We're seeing it in real life, in real person. That's in real time. I'm being so serious right now.
Man, that is crazy, bro. Like, who thinks like that, man?
I've been watching this for a minute. Oh, wow, this is extreme. I haven't seen this video. This is extreme paranormal. This is Ghostbuster shit. What she's doing. She's going. Why in the hell does she look like that? What in the hell is going on?
She looked straight out. It looked like she was ready for that Saturday funeral.
This is Get Out. She needs to blink twice. Keke, blink twice if you need. I'm serious. This is crazy. But yeah, my bad, man. Wow.
Nah. Steve, what's your thoughts on that? You agree with that? Do you think that's the way to go out? Do you think a relationship can be successful like that?
Yeah, but I'm gonna give you this. She looking from a celebrity that got money standpoint. Regular women don't think like this.
I beg to differ.
But I'm gonna give you this.
I beg
They
to
only
differ.
gonna think like that because they heard somebody like Keke Palmer say it.
Well, I mean, but it exists though. It's regular
I got
women
you.
out here.
But
I seen a couple that
plenty of them.
like for maybe
They got their
I
own
know
house. They don't
60
want to. They
years,
don't want to
yeah.
move of it. Like they got this they house and
he
I
got the
seen it the
outhouse
same way, Kane.
in the country.
A friend of my mama's friend, Poochie, he stayed down in Galveston. His wife stayed in Houston. When he got older and stuff, he finally moved to Houston, and him and his wife said they were gonna stay together to go out together. But they live together. They've been married for 35, 40 years, 25 and 30 of them. He had his own spot. She had her own.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh man, I'm going to Houston to see my wife. He might be coming 2-3 days, then come back.
I can understand your own bedroom type of thing. I don't know about their own house and stuff like that, but maybe you got a bedroom that you can go into and do your own little thing for a little bit, like a day or two or something. But other than that, yeah.
Bro, my grandma, my great grandma and grandpa had their own rooms. My uncle and them used to say, we ain't never seen them in a room together, but every time you look up, my grandma pregnant.
But let me say this though, because I'm gonna tell you why that's different. There were actual justifiable reasons for that, right? What Keke talking about is just how she wants it to go. That's insane, bro.
Yeah, she talking about she don't want nobody mess her bathroom up. That she on some other shit.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's that celebrity, and I got my
No,
own, and I'm
that's
good.
not celebrity. No,
too much.
Steve, that's not celebrity. It's regular women do that every day, bro. Listen to me. There are plenty of women out here who are single, already have a kid of 3 or 5, and they done already start paying on their little house. They got their little 30-year mortgage. They are so comfortable. They will not, they don't want to risk merging with another man. They don't care how successful they is. Once some of these women get this little taste of power or what they think is power, they don't want to let go of it, bro.
Strong, independent black women.
Exactly. So this is not no celebrity thing.
You see me? And that's where our women have lost themselves to some way.
Yeah.
No joke. It ain't about, you know what I'm saying, but I'm gonna get this too. Our black single women buy more homes than black single men year in, year out.
That's not true. That has been debunked. That has been totally debunked.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah,
that's not accurate.
Just like they're not the most educated; they're the most enrolled.
Enrolled in debt. In debt.
Yeah,
educational debt. Educational debt. Yes.
Yeah, that's been debunked. But carry on. Is he frozen? Nah, his eyelid is moved.
Yeah, frozen.
We good, man. Y'all said y'all got it. I'm done with it.
Okay, yeah. So let me ask you this, Steve. Could you be in a relationship like that?
I don't know. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm one of them people that need my space too. If a motherfucker be around me too long, man, you need to get the fuck off.
Right.
I'm trying to look at y'all. Y'all seen that clip with that old man? Hey, wait 1 minute. You finna get away from here.
I love.
You ain't gotta pull that gun on me. You ain't gotta do all that.
But y'all
I told y'all I don't want you around here no more.
Y'all, you serious?
I'm telling you.
Wow.
Yeah, everybody said everybody needs that, man.
No, they don't. Everybody
just
don't.
space. You're gonna be up your woman ass 24 hours a day.
No, see, you moving the goalposts, bro. The question was living in two different homes. That has nothing to do with needing space. Yeah, everybody needs space, but we talking about living in two different homes. God, don't y'all do that. Don't do that.
What if you like the country, she like the city, you know?
She don't like me smoking in the house. Hey,
she don't like it smoking in the house.
You got your stuff over there.
You got the east wing, I got the west wing.
That's called compromise, though, bro. You gotta respect compromise. It don't mean, you know what I'm saying, just bow down. But come on, man, you got to compromise. That's part of life. Anyway,
I think it depends on the age, man. Like if I got kids and stuff, I want to be in the same house because I need my kids to see that shit. I need to see that shit. But like if I'm like, you know, if I met somebody later in my life, I was single, like in my late 50s, 60s, and she was 56, whatever. Yeah, you could live in your house, I live in my house. Probably once we got married, we probably end up being in, you know, but
I think that's a part of the problem. I think that's a part of the problem because usually that type of situation is usually reserved for someone that then end up getting a divorce at an older age or somebody then died. That shouldn't be the norm, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That shouldn't be the norm. But Keke ain't even 33.
She too young. Yeah, she too young to be talking like that.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, I get it. I get if she's gonna be single, but when she said married too, I'm like, what's the point?
What's the point?
What's the point?
That's just what she's saying now, though, because she ain't never been there. That might be what she feel, but if she actually got married and was feeling that way about somebody, her whole outlook might change. But that's just what she.
But we can't give her that out though. Anybody
she lying.
Because she lying. Anybody mind can change.
Because she's lying. Because she ain't
stop smoking crack too.
Yep. Because she lying. She lying because she knows she ain't cleaned up damn bathrooms since she was 8 years old. She been in movies since she was 3, 4. She ain't cleaned up no bathroom. You got housekeepers, so that was a blatant. I don't want him to mess up my bathroom, girl.
You know,
girl.
This is why I say, bro, it is important. Man, marry your best friend, bro.
Yeah, you do.
See, if you marry your best friend, bro, like
I don't want to be around her motherfucking ass sometimes.
Damn, Steve. It's Valentine's next week. Shit, gotta soften that shit up.
Yeah, her birthday Friday. Shit, I love her.
Oh, shit.
Steve.
It's gonna be all right, Steve.
You ain't gonna compromise with a good woman, man. If you meet a good woman, bro, you're not gonna compromise, bro.
Hey, man, like I said, sometimes I get tired too.
See, but if you marry your best friend, that won't exist, bro.
Hey, I said, I love her, but I get tired of her ass sometimes too.
Yeah, you get tired of their funky ass sometimes, and sometimes they get tired of you. You need that need that break to be able to come, because when you crawl back, it's like it's that much more better.
That's not what I'm talking. Y'all
I know we fucking with you, bro.
We fucking with you.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
we talk about even if they're in two different bedrooms. We ain't talking about two different houses right now.
Because I'm
still sneaking in that bedroom.
Keep me from getting into Kiki's ass. I'm trying to chew her out.
Hey, man, you married, you can't do that.
Yeah, I think she compromised, man. She on some sort of ritual mission.
Listen, let me tell the people out there in YouTube land, especially you young men out there. Whenever you hear a woman talk like this, just know your 304 alarm should fucking ring. Okay? It should ring. You tell me that, I'll be like, I know to hit it and quit it. Because I can't take you serious, bro. I can't take you serious. That lets me know, listen, come on, bro. If a good woman, that's a woman that don't want to be good, and she want to be able to do what she want and get away with what she want. See, a woman that want too much space, she's a 304. Because y'all know this. Bro, my wife don't never not want to be by me. What? Hold on, Steve. Hold on. That's the only reason why we be wanting a little break. That's the only reason why we be wanting a little break, because all they want to do is be under you. So if you a woman that says something like this, that means she wants to. See, woman ain't gonna say something that's considered unpopular. Anything that'll make a woman look bad, in most cases, they don't want to say it because it's gonna make them look bad. So what do? They say things that can sound cute, but it's really girl code. So when somebody like Keke Palmer says this, that's girl code for. See, the girls know what she means. I bet you I can call my wife or my child mom or my sister and say, what does that mean? And they're gonna say, oh, she just want to fuck around. She want to keep her options open. She want to stay put in a position to where when she want to swing, she can ride.
And she actually got men that will bend to this because she is who she is.
Kinfo, you keep making this about famous coochie, nigga.
No, I'm just saying that she actually has the option to do this.
But bro, you act like Kiki some top-notch chick. She's not,
but she still got the option.
Man, I know it's social media females gonna get more action than her, and they ain't even no actress. Hey, it's a new world now, Steve. Hey, you got a regular chick so fine that she got 2 million followers and got all the NBA players and stuff. the competition.
That's what I said. And Man, that's why I said on that social media shit, man. It's so easy for a woman to go viral. Man, it
Oh,
don't make no sense.
don't make no sense, kinfolk, at all. Yeah. All right, so that's what's up, man. We're gonna go to the next topic. Good shit, bro. Make sure you like and subscribe. Please join the station. You know what I'm saying? Please join the channel. As you can see, join the channel, book up a chocolate up session with your boy when you want to just talk about it. I am not a life coach. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not here to coach nobody's life. I'm just somebody that, hey, if you got some things on mind, you want to talk about it, we can have a cool conversation, just chop it up. I want to learn from you and you can learn from me. You know what I'm saying? All right. Okay, so 50 Cent has been speaking on the rise of podcasting. He said New York City is turning into a podcast. The whole effing New York hip hop is turning into a podcast, so there ain't gonna be nobody for them to interview because they're all podcasters. Steve, chime in on that. What you thought? Do you think there's some truth to it? Do you agree? Do you disagree? In the middle? We want to know what your thoughts is, family.
Only the old heads is really the ones podcasting that don't do music no more. That's how I feel. Ain't no youngsters that's dropping records or nothing, doing podcasts. They still trying to get on for rapping. That's just his opinion because he's in a different realm. He do his movies and TV stuff. But these dudes start their own lane, and each one of them being successful in it. From Fat Joe, Jadakiss, to Nori, to what's the name, Cam, to Jim Jones, and everybody actually successful. None of them ain't doing music, and I don't know how goddamn long.
Now, what do you mean when you say successful? Because I actually got actual stats on this.
I got you, but just because somebody not above the next one don't mean they successful.
Nah, that's not what I'm saying. Okay, so here's the thing. This is how podcasting works, right? For example, let's say, okay, all right, I got my podcast, right? Now, of course, I'm in a growth stage, right? I'm like right above infant stage, right? Got a long way to go, right? But even though my numbers are not in the top, the top echelon of podcasters, my overhead is very, 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 very low. Now, you have these other guys, like you say, these older hip hop artists who are jumping into it. They may have higher numbers, but they got more money to eat. They have more money that they have to recoup. These guys got $2, $3, $5, $10,000 cameras. They got some guys working the boards behind those cameras when we seeing them. They got editors. They basically got a small film crew. You see what I'm saying? So whereas when we watch something, I'm pulling it up. It's just me pulling it up on my MacBook. They got somebody they paying an engineering price to pull up those clips and do whatever they doing. You know what I'm saying? And so even though they may get more, viewers and subscribers and stuff like that, and even some of them that are getting more ad revenue, but man, bro, these guys are spending anywhere from $2,000 to $20,000 per show just to host a podcast. So not all of them is really making no money off of it, fam.
Because you don't know what's actually coming from each. If you put 20K in and bringing back 30 to 35,
they're not.
As long as you being actually you got a turnover.
Yeah, but
you ain't losing money.
But most of them are not. Ad revenue, there's a set gauge for ad revenue, YouTube revenue, viewer revenue, subscriber revenue. Bro, just off that alone, most of them, not all of them. Of course, Joe Budden's making money, but guess what? Majority of the money that people like Anton and Joe Budden are making, it's off things that are trickling down from the YouTube.
The podcast,
Yeah,
it's an investment.
Exactly, but what I'm saying is everybody's not getting that. Everybody ain't got a million Patreon followers. That you see what I'm saying? Everybody don't have a huge Discord like say T-Pain. You see what I'm saying? Everybody don't get that sponsorship like $1 million worth of game.
See, but that's why I
Minimum.
said just because you not bigger than that person don't mean you not being successful though.
I'm not saying that either, but I'm telling you, most podcasters are not making money, bro. I'm telling you, that's including the ones that we have bigger eyes on. Bro, Michelle Obama podcast, dumpster juice. But she's getting views. She gonna get 1 million views every time. Why? She's the former first lady. You know what I'm saying? She had sponsors before the show started.
Because who she is.
Exactly. But guess what? If you ask, is she profiting? No. She barely breaking even, if anything, from this podcast. One thing about this podcast world don't care who you are outside of. It does not care, bro. It don't care if you Jadakiss. Don't care.
That's the gift and the curse in it. That's the gift and the curse in it. It doesn't care who you are.
Care, bro. So let me give you an example. Who you think is making more money off YouTube? Anton Daniels or what's his name? Mason Cam.
I don't know who Mason Cam is.
The rappers. Anton making it easy by a long shot.
You said Mason Cam. All right.
Yeah,
I'm thinking you
Cam.
said Mason Cam as a name.
Okay. Yeah, nah.
Oh yeah, Anton probably
Cleaning up. Who do you think is making more money off the podcast, and Fat Joe and Kiss or Joe Budden?
Joe Budden's been together longer.
Joe Budden,
yeah,
by a long shot.
Yeah. So it's
and it don't even matter that they were bigger rappers than him.
Mm-hmm. Bigger rappers, yeah. Yeah, it's a tricky game, man.
Pump it up.
Yeah. So do you agree with 50 though? Because again, let's get outside the money. Do you agree with what 50 is saying, right? So because the money, that's a whole nother thing, right? People just want to do what they love or what they think. But what's your response to what 50 saying? Do you think he kind of hating or what?
He was shooting shots at the old heads to me. Because he still make his little music. He got go with movies and stuff too. But none of the people, like I said, that's doing podcasts rap no more.
Yeah. I guess that's fair too, because like you could equally say, well, if every rapper or black entertainer is making liquor, then who gonna drink it, right? You could say
1 + 1 = 2.
Right? Man, 50 is just the ultimate hater, dog. 50 is a hater.
Because there's no reason to even get mad over something like that. Because I think that if you ever said you did hip hop, and you did concerts, and you sold CDs and tapes or whatever music, you need to have a podcast. I believe that 100%. I think we need to hear. I want to hear all the stories that we never get to hear.
No, you don't. You don't.
Somebody around the world does though.
I agree with Steve on this.
Somebody
around I got some tea on my boy story. You'll say, "Oh hell no, nigga."
Everybody don't need no podcast.
We gotta have something to laugh at too.
Hey man.
It's enough of them to laugh at now, boy. I tell you.
Man.
Yeah, man. I just think 50's to me, he's the ultimate hater, dog.
He's the bully of all bullies.
Well, I can't take him seriously. I don't think he's a bully. I think that's something that we're buying into.
He's really just messy and petty.
Yeah, he's just messy.
That's it.
He act like a single woman.
Damn.
He act like a single woman with too much time on his hand. You supposed to be shooting movies. You always on your social
He that
media.
messy baby mama standing over there in the corner, and you just came in the room fresh than a motherfucker. Oh, where you got that money to get that from?
Well.
They gave it to me.
Yeah, man, that is insane, bro. Oh man, I don't know what to say, man. That is scary. That is scary, bro. So, what I'm gonna do, man? I had some more topics just in case, because I never know who's gonna be on. So, lesser people. That means usually the subject length is lesser. But man, that's pretty much it, man. You know what I'm talking about? This is a good show, man. I'm gonna definitely do some editing on this, man. We got like 5 minutes, but we can go and end it. But before we go, make sure y'all like and subscribe. Make sure you like and subscribe. You know what I'm talking about? Join the channel so we can get you some free merch sent to you when the merch drop. And also make sure if you want Mama to fix you a plate, there go the cash. Yeah. What you like? Oxtail, cornbread, you know what I'm talking about? Some collard green. Hey, for you vegans out there, she cook a hella of vegan gumbo. Trying to tell you, you gotta try the shit. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, so man, make sure y'all support the channel in whatever way you can. So with that being said, we're gonna get out of here, but we're gonna start off with Steve, man. You know what I'm talking about? Give him your outro, baby.
And Steve Reese, man, holler at me. Follow me, Steve Reese Steve underscore Reese one on Instagram. Check me out and make it out through sickness and hell. When lines are crossed on Tubi. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be in the next season of You Would. Hey man, tap in.
Already. All right, my boy King. Your time, man. Give me your outro, baby.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? Hey, another great show at My Moma's House in the bag. I'm Kane King, filmmaker. Hey, make sure you check out Film Tricks and Politics tomorrow night, Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We got another show for y'all, man. Check that out. And make sure you check out Hugh Wood right after this, which is on YouTube. Just put Hugh Wood series. Make sure you smash that like button right now before you go. And smash that like button when you get to Hugh Wood.
Yes, sir. And with that being said, you know what I'm talking about? We are out. Peace.